So I've just arrived in Indore and I'm en route to the Barli Institute to find out what it's all about. So off we go. So what exactly is it that the Barli Institute does? I mean, it's a development program for women of rural areas, is that correct?
Yeah, it's basically an institute for training women from tribal and rural backgrounds, primarily in Madhya Pradesh, although in recent times I think it's kind of expanded to encompass more areas of India. But yeah, it's generally working in the area of women's empowerment and giving women the skills they need to go back to their communities and empower themselves. Sure. And find their true selves, be able to bring things back to their community and make a better life for themselves.
What time do the girls come out and work in the fields normally?
Usually they're out here by 7 o'clock in the morning. That's the routine time. Yeah. Usually they're up earlier than that as well, but they're working in the fields at 7 till 9.
Is that every day, is it?
Yeah, every day, Monday to Saturday. Yeah, Sunday is their day off. Yeah.
And what does that involve? I mean, are they here to kind of tend to the crops or harvesting?
Yeah, it's a bit of both really. It's both for the good of the institute and also it's part of their training. Right. It's important that they learn things about kind of the sustainable element of growing vegetables and whatever, and looking after themselves. But also the institute is pretty much self-sufficient in terms of its food production. They spend a good 2 hours every day in the garden, and they have a mentor, to talk them through everything. So yeah, everything is learnt kind of hands-on, and a lot of the girls probably already have some experience in this. So
what's the average age group? What does it range from?
There's actually quite a wide range, but they're generally, as you can see, within a young range. There's often sort of a minority of older ladies, older women maybe in their 30s, but most of the girls can range from sort of 12, 13 years old up to to later teens, early 20s maybe. Yeah. Right. So it's a real range.
So Ian, I understand this whole place is pretty much powered by solar. Is that correct?
Well, in terms of cooking, yeah, it is, yeah. And to an extent water heating as well.
Right.
But yeah, Barli is actually the leading organisation in India for working with solar cooking technology, and it has been for a number of years. It works mainly with these 3 different types of solar cookers, ranging in size from a small one, which is known as an SK14, which is behind us here, up to a 10-metre squared dish known as a Scheffler cooker, which were developed by a German physicist and brought to developing countries as an application to help kind of progress and use as a kind of sustainable cooking tool particularly in rural areas where fuel is an issue. Cooking fuel is a big issue.